Hey, good morning. 5 a.m. Mester Scrum Show. Hope you're doing well. I don't know if you can hear the mummers out there. It's kind of crazy. I'm a little crazy. I was looking for some New Year stuff. All I could find was my engineering hat and made me think about one, Happy New Year. Two, how can I help you engineer a pathway out of chaos that's outside the door every day of your life, right? So, like I said, I want to wish everyone a Happy New Year. And this is the 5 a.m. Mester Scrum Show. It's first day of the new year. It's a little chaotic out there. In a few hours, I'll probably have about 10,000 people marching down my streets. There might be some TikTok videos, some short videos that I'll publish about life on 2 Street here on New Year's Day in Philadelphia. And it might get a little crazy. I don't know if you hear the background noise as they go by. But you know what? That's part of the chaos of life, right? Stuff's going all around. And how do you work your way through it? How do you engineer a path forward in the new year? And let's talk about how what I'm doing here and the things I share may help you do that path, and working with people, building that pathway together and getting feedback from people and questions and all. And it helps other people grow their path forward too. So 5 a.m. Mester Scrum Show. I am Greg Mester, Scrum Master and Agile Coach. And I was listening to some podcasts this morning, New Year. Let's talk about people, how they got to where they're going, where they've been. And here's some music coming. So you're going to hear some music in the background. But you know what? It's fine with me. Let's go live and everything's got to be perfect. I'm going to tell you right now, nothing is perfect. Nothing in life is perfect. People might look like they have a perfect life, perfect way of doing it, but they all have ups and downs, and things come and things go. And even the cat here is sleeping soundly. I don't know if I have the other one too, but they all been through this room this morning. Even my son's up. He's like, well, I'm going to play hockey on the street. Oh, we'll do it soon. So what do I want to share today with you? One, I'm going through the pathway just like everyone else. I'm not saying there's good or bad. My life has never been terrible. Has it had its ups and downs? Oh, yeah. I mean, borderline bankruptcy one time for one of my businesses. But you know what? I came back and my life is like 10 times bigger than it was then. But why was I able to do that? It's having a deeper understanding why I got into Agile and Scrum. For years, I managed my engineering projects, was an engineer, did it a certain way, was quite different than other people did it. And what opened my eyes to this was I found this thing called Scrum and Agile. And I go, oh my God, there's a name for something that I've been doing for years. And it's helped me out. And why I do this show is I want to share that with other people, get feedback from them, see we could work on their path together. And as I've had companies, I've presented as a little tiny GS. Started as GS5 in the government. Got up to a GS12. Presented while I was in the government to the assistant undersecretary of the Navy, one of my projects, as a little peon, and adjusted the entire base budget for my projects and stuff. Learned all that stuff. Went on and did my own company. I was doing that together, but then 9/11 hit, took that one out, brought myself back up. I think that was borderline when I almost had to sell my house and declare bankruptcy and all that kind of stuff because everything went to pot. Had to go back, work in machine shops, work my way out, shift from job to job, do some education along the way, train myself, learn more. I found, opportunities came because I was able to do certain things. And the reason why I was able to do some things, I had a deep understanding of how project management worked, how engineering worked, how businesses operated. And that has been fundamental to where I am today and how I've got to become an agile coach, enterprise coach, because I understand. And I'm growing too, by the way. I learn every day. As a person who's 54 years old in the year 2023, I expect to be working for another 20 plus 30 years, permitting, that I got a lot of stuff going on. So I just started. So if I work 30 years to get to where I am now, I got another 30 years. I'm only in the halfway mark. And I wanted to share that with everyone that says there's a lot of pathway forward, and having a deep understanding of Agile and Scrum will apply to anything you do. Because like I said, I was doing this for years, didn't have a name for it. And I want to work with everyone that's on this to build a path forward, to engineer a path forward. Why I wore the train engineer hat today, right? On where you can go and how you can do that. And by having that deeper understanding, more than just the Scrum guide, and here's the ceremony, here's the event, here, but I want to understand what the impact is, what you're supposed to use that, and how it's supposed to help. So even if you're not doing Scrum or Agile by name, how these different activities will help you in the long run, no matter what you do in society, in your life, right? So I wanted to share that with you, and think about the New Year. I got my T-shirt, hiking the Appalachian Trail. Things I've never done in the past that I'm going to do in the new year, right? Tackle those things that, how do I get there? What's the path forward? How do I plan to do it? How do we get there? So one of the things we put in place was the new coaching program that I have, building up a Slack channel where you can ask questions of two different things, but they're also mixed. If you're in the coaching session, you get the Slack stuff, but a way to share. I'm listening. The mastermind, one person was talking about how he was in masterminds, how he's been masterminds for the past 23 years. And I'm hoping that these masterminds that I'm creating, part of the coaching program and for other parts, will grow into that, where people are there for 23 years. I got 30 years more to go. So I'm kind of hoping that we would impact people's lives over the next 30 years with these programs, and we're the deep understanding so they can grow and multiply their future career also. And with that, I want to say Happy New Year. I do have those 30-minute sessions. You can go on the 5 a.m. Mester Scrum show and just ask for a 30-minute session, talk about career path forward, engineering stuff, how maybe we can work together, or maybe not ready for it. Who knows? But give you that opportunity in the new year. Think about all the new things you can do. Like I said, I'm going to go the Appalachian Trail. I have never hiked the Appalachian Trail. I've hiked a little bit, but the goal is to really hike it this year. Not the whole thing, but part of it at 54, right? So take my family, do all that stuff. Those are things in a business world, in an engineering world, and a career path that I'm hoping that we can work together to help you go for your goals this year and learn some new things, and new things that you can take in your toolbox and carry with you for the next 50 years of your life. So I want to wish everyone a Happy New Year again. Go on the 5 a.m. Mester Scrum site, or just send me a note in LinkedIn or email, or I'm on the social medias to say, hey, I love the chat, talk about different things. Maybe we can help engineer a path forward for you, work you through your career, the ups and downs, because I've been through a lot of ups and downs myself, and look at the engineering pathway. So I want to wish you the best. Happy Scrumming. Happy New Year. You're going to see some posts up there from some crazy antics outside my door. It's all part of life. There's always crazy turmoil going all around you. And how do you work your way through it? Right? So again, what we do in the 5 a.m. Mester Scrum show is a deeper understanding what we do, so that no matter where you are, you can use these tools and ideas no matter what situation, what framework you're in, what business you're in, anything in life, you can think about some of this stuff and apply. And hope to see more of you in the new year. We're going to grow it. I want to go 40,000 downloads this year for the podcast. I want to actually do more. And we got a comment. Who's on commenting here? Hey, man. I haven't seen you in a long time. Happy New Year. Let's show comment. Happy New Year. He's out there. Look at him. He's in his kayak picture. He's out going, having a good time. Hey, Quan. So with that, say Happy New Year, everyone, and I hope to connect with you more. Feel free to message me anytime. Going to get 20,000 connections on LinkedIn. Going to beat 40,000 downloads this year for podcasts. Going to try different things, offer different stuff, get back into the teaching of the classes this year and offer that for everyone. But I want to teach deeper understanding that you can use for the next 30 years of your life in the careers that you're in, no matter what age. Like I said, I'm 54. I got another 30 years to go. I'm halfway through. People are like, oh, I never thought I'd be this far in my career. And I never thought I'd be another 30 years in the future. But that's the path forward. So with that, I want to say, take care. Do we wake up sleepy cat? Nah, let her sleep. She was up late last night. Had visitors over for New Year's. So take care. Enjoy your life. And we'll see you soon, I hope. Message me in the new year. Let's work together to build a path forward, your career through all the chaos that's outside that window. And let's go together. You have someone to back you, to help you along the path. That's why I'm here. I'm here to help back you. Go side by side. And sometimes I'll tell you, I don't know the answer, but we can work it out together. Okay? Take care. Happy New Year. See you all. Bye.